Yeah, another real estate video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man, and it's really interesting. I don't know. This is kind of a bit of a reaction video that I just been thinking about over the last 24 hours, and it's not really a trigger, but oh yeah, by the way, I hear one of my units right near Shibuya Station. Yeah, it's a great unit. And yeah, when I bought this one years ago, man, it was a piece of, uh, oh my God. When I bought it, my wife, she came to look at the place and she's like, we're buying this. Yeah. But then, slowly over the years, I'm not gonna move the camera because it's panned in place, but slowly over the years, I did a lot of work on this unit, and yeah, it's really nice. I really love it now. And yeah, it's lots of like a custom made work that we just done slowly over the years with this unit. It's just been a just incredible investment. Location's a killer. Now, coming back to the subject at hand, this is what happened in the Tokyo crash. Now, by the way, when the people say there's going to be a crash all the time, I think that there, I think that 1/3 of me agrees that a crash might happen. Okay, and then the other 1/3 of me says maybe prices will stay the same, and the other one says maybe prices will continue to go up. So I don't look at one scenario as possible. I look at like anything's possible. And the reason I know that, and the reason I say that is when the people get on the crash and they get on the crash and they get on the crash, and you know why I know that? It's because I make mistakes every day. Okay, so I know I'm wrong about things every day. Okay, but one thing I know I'm not wrong about is that, like, if you're disciplined and you're good with your money and you're disciplined at your work and you don't lip your boss off and you work, like, cause I don't work any longer. I don't work like for a company any longer, but I worked like in the Japanese business or in the Canadian workforce for, 30, 30, 30 years. So yeah, like if you're disciplined in that, you can make your payments and stuff like that, then you're going to be fine. Now, this is what happened in the Tokyo crash. Okay, okay. It was a long, drawn out 15-year event. So suddenly you bought in your 40, and suddenly like when you bought at the top of the bubble, and then it totally kept going down for 15 years. Okay. Uh, this is a possible scenario. Okay, like yeah, my buddy Former Fish. Shout out to my friend Former Fish. When everyone talks about like all the people that don't haven't bought yet, they're like waiting on the sidelines, as they say, waiting on the sidelines, right? Okay, uh, the crash could be super long. Okay, everyone's kind of hoping that could be less the 1 2 year crash. Just keep your rental agreement, and then once it crashes, like I don't know, what's a crash? What's a crash to you? A crash to me in like in is 20%. Was it going to go down 20 or 30%? Like most owners are like, yeah, well, big deal. Like a crash 20, 30%, that's no big deal. Okay. But if you think it's going to happen in 2 years, then you got lucky. Your interpretation of what might happen happened. But like, if it's a long, drawn out crash, which I don't think, because the population in the best areas of the world keeps on going up. Okay, like even here in Shibuya, like Japan population is going down, but Shibuya is going up. Okay, so uh, I just don't think it's gonna like maybe it's gonna move sideways for the next 15 years. Like yeah, you're right. You could be right. There could be no like upside price pressure. In fact, right now there's probably some downward side like price pressure right now. But how long is it gonna last for? What if it lasts for 15 years? You're gonna keep renting for 15 years? Yeah. So I'm not saying I'm not like I'm this kind of like I'm this real estate bull, but I'm this kind of like long-term real estate bull. Like the prices go down 20%. Well, what are you gonna do? It's just gonna go down 20%, and that's just you're just a little bit. You're not as rich as you were over there, but you still need a place to live. So I don't really. like all this crash stuff. I mean, I watch Mike Martin's channel. I like his channel. He tries really hard, and everything's like crash, 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 crash. Everything's gonna crash, you know. But he bought a house last year, and he made a good move by buying a house because he needed to secure, like, lock in and secure something for his family. Okay, and he can say, well, I didn't buy in Vancouver. I bought in Merritt, and yeah, yeah, but he still bought. Okay, and then when he bought in Merritt, that probably displaced someone else who wanted to buy in Merritt, and that put upward price pressure on the area in Merritt. So it's all this circular thing. So it's just not one thing. So I think about it every day. It's just like it's can your best strategy over the long term is to buy a place that you can afford somewhere, okay, and at the same time, okay, be really healthy. I think like I just consider health and stuff like that as part of my long-term strategy, so that like if I'm healthy, I can take care of my units, or if I'm healthy, I can take care of my family. I think that's a better strategy. As to whether it's going to go up or down, like it could be like it could keep going up. It could spike up again. I don't know if it's going to spike up again, like in Vancouver. The prices are pretty, yeah, I mean, pretty damn frothy, or like it's going to move. But you can't interpret how it's going to happen. So like when you hear these like crash, crash, crash interpretations, like Mike Martins or someone picks out an article, like a hot article in the out of some internet thing, you know, like, and it says that la la la, people are over leveraged and stuff like that, and they're gonna, you know, like hoping a crash on you. That you can't interpret that one piece as to what's going to happen. You need to keep about 5 scenarios in your head that are all of them are possible. Okay, this is just there's so much. It's so impossible to like to see through a market. I mean, if it was the market is never that easy that you could just like look at people probably time out. There's that one guy called Tom Davidoff. He's the real estate expert there in Vancouver. Okay, the guy sold his house in 2012. Okay, because he thought that he could time the market, and you know what? It went up, and even he says he's wrong. So it's not as easy as the bears think. Oh, it's just going to crash. It's not going to crash over 6 months. The crash might be 15 years long, and then you're like, it's so weird. The markets can just wrench on you, like, you know. So that's why I'm the bull, is because it's actually a conservative approach, because it's just like, okay, make sure that you're like conservative approach, that I'm going to be healthy. Okay, I'm going to go to work. I'm not necessarily going to like it, but I'm not going to lip off the people around me. I'm going to do my best to work part of a team, okay, so I can keep my job. I'm going to keep my performance up while I'm working, okay, so I can make those payments so my family will do well, okay. That's all part of the strategy, and like the long-term strategy. Even me, like if something like I own my units, but I have, you know, like a many tenants, you know, if something's wrong, I'm going to go fix it because I want to keep that tenant. So like the market is still on. I might not work every day, and I don't have to be as careful with my lip and stuff like that. But I still have, and like I'm still got a family and bills to pay. So like the market is turning the screws on me too. So yeah, I just want to say to people, like, when you think the Vancouver crash or the real estate crash is coming somewhere, there could be so many different like variations of what might happen. So I just think it's much more complicated than the sensational bear stories that you're listening to. And I'm not saying that the bear thing wouldn't actually be a bad thing, because, but you know, if the bear thing happened and the prices went down, you know, 20%. Well, I mean, what's going to happen? Everyone's going to pile on in again, okay, at that 20% price, and the prices are going to go up again. So it's like the chart. It is like that chart that Former Fist always talks about there, and it's like up and then down and up and then down, or then it starts to go up again. You can't. It's just impossible to time, you know. So you got to be realistic with yourself. I mean, a lot of people know this anyway, and it's just kind of like Bruce here, the Tokyo real estate man, blah blah blah, talking too much. But it was just on my mind, and I thought I'd post a video about it today. Okay, yeah, it's a Tokyo Real Estate Man signing out here from Shibuya. Inviting you to follow this channel, and follow my Instagram, Shibuya Republic. And if you're in Shibuya, you can always look for that red Volkswagen van. I'm going out today, later today. Shibuya Real Estate Man, Tokyo Real Estate Man, Shibuya Republic Man, signing out.